Hi, it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. I'm having a great focus this week for me personally. This is a focus on how people will know when they see a real follower of Christ, when they see a Christian. And it's not by who's going to church. It's not by who's got the bumper sticker. It's not by who claims it. But it's something a lot more substantive. And so I'm drawing these thoughts from a book we call 1 John. Now, the Apostle John was one of Jesus's followers. And toward the end of his life, he wrote some letters. And John had his own writing style. Whereas, if you read the Apostle Paul, he wrote in very good outline, argumentation, rhetoric form. But John wrote more like a musician or a florist in this sense. As a musician will find a theme and revisit that theme over and over in a musical piece. So John has themes that he revisits over and over in his letter. Or as a florist will take flowers and put a rose here and put a rose there, but put the baby's breath here, put some ferns here, and you find the themes, the different flowers sprinkled throughout the arrangement for a beautiful arrangement. That's the way John wrote his letter. And one of the themes that John has is how we are to know if we are Christians and how others will know if we're Christians. And within that theme, he sets out some truths. Now, I need to warn you, especially with today's, that John is really good at telling us things in absolute terms, but they're things that none of us really measure up to. And they're things all of us struggle with. And John's not saying then, oh, well, you're not a Christian because you made a mistake. John, another one of his themes is that we all make mistakes. That every Christian is in the process of becoming better before God. God's transforming us, but he teaches us, don't ever tell anybody you're perfect. Because if so, you're lying. So with that warning, let me tell you what he said in 1 John chapter 2. Starting with verse 15, he talks about how if we are followers of God, we're not going to be lovers of the world. And then he explains what lovers of the world are. They're people who love, who seek, who are fiercely dedicated to wealth, power, the allure of what they see, and it's gimme, gimme, or get, or earn, or lust. And John says, those aren't from God. And that's not what we need to be after. We need to be after godly things. We need to be after loving others, serving others, nurturing and caring for others. It's not that it's wrong to make money, but the money is just the means to an end of ministering and making the world a better place. And so if you look at this and think of it as a video thought for the day, if you want the world to know if you're a Christian, and if you want to know yourself, then let's today agree that we're going to focus on not being a lover of the world, but instead being a lover of the things of God, people, hearts, suffering. The things that we can do about that need to motivate us and rev our engines up. I'll talk to you about another one tomorrow, but that's your video thought for the day.